From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Twins, Bailey Ober. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, first pitch coming up. Jarren Duran now at the plate.
Jarren Duran.
On the ground, right side, Keishel. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That catches the corner. Got him looking, and it's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Contreras now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back at Target Field. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Luke Keishel digs in now.
Tonight,
he's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swings through that. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Story tosses to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Had the day off yesterday.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Story handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Marcelo Meyer.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Late on that fastball. Man, that got him square in the mask. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And there's a ball. In the air to left center. Outman on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's the 0-2. And a weak ground ball to the left side, but that rolls foul. 0-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. For Story now. And that one upstairs, ball one. He was late there, strike one. On the ground to the left, Lewis. And that is the inning. Bottom. The second. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Sliced hard but foul. Right side, hard hit. Casas takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Up the middle, and that one handled. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Yes.
Second inning here, no score. Outside low, and that's ball one. On the ground, right side. Meyer gets him easily, ends the inning. Back in Minnesota, so stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa getting the start in right. He made his big league debut in 2018, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Strike two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That misses. Ball 3.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Andrew Monasterio. Top of the 3rd, no score. In the air, left field. Outman coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back at target field, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Suarez back to work. Slice to right, and foul ball. To the right side. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
First baseman, Gio Urshela.
Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next for Minnesota, James Outman. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Man at first, 1 away. That's too low. And the count is 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that just misses. Softly hit to 3rd. Whips it across. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman, Luke Eagle.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next
Now this one gets through. Here comes Urshela around third. And he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runner on the go again. And a sac bunt here. And that's a foul ball. Man at second.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Just missed. This one in the air, center field. Buxton takes it in for the out. One down. Go ahead run on base. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
To third, Lewis. Slings it across. Got him, but they played the go-ahead run.
For the Red Sox, second baseman Marcelo Meyer.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a foul ball. Popped up. Outman coming on. Nice grab on the run. And that's the third out. Back in Minnesota. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out.
Next for the Twins, right fielder Matt Wallner.
That one lifted to left. And that quickly 2 away. Josh Bell at the plate now. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Two down, nobody on. Ball one there. Can't glove it cleanly. The underhand flip there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back at Target Field, here now the Red Sox DH, Romy Gonzalez. And the 0-1. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Got him swinging. One out, man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Hit hard, base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. And fouled off. 2 on, 1 out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground to the right side. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
Nope, ball one.
There's the strike.
That's the ball.
And he takes a strike. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Twins. Catcher Ryan Shepard.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Twins.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
In there, sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side of the fifth. Top 6. Still stepping in for Boston. Andrew Monasterio.
Oh!
And the 1-0. Right side. Walner takes it in for the out. One
Up
away.
next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
And a swing and a miss there. That's inside. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh!
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
So they turn things over to the righty, Zebby Matthews.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Over to first, and he's safe.
He's in there.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. In the air, right field. Walner has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, Story. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder James Outman.
And that one fouled off. Outman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Marcelo Meyer. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side, Keeschel. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
High fly ball, right field. Wallner under this one. 2 down. Here's Trevor
Up next
Story.
for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Hit on the ground to short. Lee whips it to first on the run. In time. Got it. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Next
No,
one
that's
misses.
the ball.
2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground,
Nope,
right
foul.
side, down the line, and it's foul. The next pitch misses. Full count now. And he walked it. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Matt Wallner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Garrett Whitlock will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bell in the box now. Takes strike 1. Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard near the bottom of the 7th. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Bell wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Next for the Twins, third baseman, Roy Lewis.
In there, and it's 0-1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. That one missed. And a count 1-2. Right side. Meyer. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
For the Red Sox, first baseman, Tristan Thomas.
And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike two. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. A two-run blast. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air.
Cody Funderburk taking over on the mound. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Andrew Monasterio will hit next. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jeremy Durant.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And a man aboard.
Up next for
So up next, Cedar Rafaela, 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Here goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. And at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force it any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. Swings and misses, struck him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Target Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Jeffers thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the ball right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One and 2 now. Just missed. Jeffers on at first, nobody out. Got him. One gone here.
Up next for the Twins.
Gio Urshela steps in.
Gio Urshela.
In the air, right field. Connor Falefa in position. And there are two down.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, James Outman.
Ball.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
The Twins,
It's the top of the ninth,
number
and there's a new
48,
pitcher on the mound, Justin Topa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one pushed foul. And a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Trevor Story pops one out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Ground ball left side. Under Urshela, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Back in Minnesota, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Diesel.
Luke Diesel.
That misses. Ball 1. Grounds one to short. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first.
He's out.
And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Byron Buxton.
in for a strike. Good slider.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins. 2 down, bases empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Twins, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Monasterio. Jump throw. Oh, and it bounces on him at first. Can't pick it up, and the inning's still alive. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Royce Lewis. Here comes the closer here in the 9th. Aroldis Chapman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
They're down to their final strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting...
Got him. That's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.